So welcome to Racing Mindset, where your mind is always racing. So this is day 2 with Phantom Built. As you can see, we still got snow on the ground, but that ain't stopping us. We're gonna do some testing and tell us what we're gonna do today.
We're gonna go out. It's me and a couple other guys. We got Stock with us, big man Trey. He gonna do some testing on his setup. We gotta do some testing on my bike. My boy Troy coming out on his S1K as well, and our boy Chris on his stock wheelbase S1K. So we're just gonna get out, do some testing, have some fun, try to get the bikes ready for the next upcoming event. I think it's in March. We're gonna try to do Florida.
So you heard it first from Phantom Booster. We about to go out here and let them gears roll. Tell us about today and how everything went.
Overall, I was happy. I think everybody went out today rusty since October. Everybody stopped riding. So went out, did a bunch of testing. Overall, I'm really happy with the bike. Still have some more changes and things to do, but overall, I'm happy with it. It performed really, really good. I know everybody else we went out testing with, they were happy overall with their day as well. I think everybody just has to fine-tune things and have more seat time at the end of the day.
Yeah, nah, that's what's up, man. And it's so funny because looking at this bike, it looks black, but when the sun hits it, this thing is crazy, man. Yeah. Like, I like the finishing touches to it, man. Going past, this thing sounds insane, bro. And I know, we waiting on wheels, but I can't wait to see the finished product on this thing, man. Anything else we waiting on? Just rims?
Yeah, just the wheels, and then it's gonna go to Reggie to get its final touches on the tune the first week of March, and then after that, just waiting on wheels. So hopefully it'll be 100% by the end of March. That's the goal.
That's dope. That's dope. Now, I can't finish this conversation without bringing up Reaper 1300.
Yep.
Now, I know that there was a few comments that was actually a video that was made. So how did you feel about that?
Kind of taken by surprise. I thought it was just a friendly call out. I just wanted to race him. We have similar setups. I'm light, 1441. He's a nitrous, 1441. He's a bigger guy. I'm, 6'4", 215. So I'm not the smallest guy out there. So I thought it would be a good race. But I guess he doesn't feel that way. Called this bike inferior,
wow.
Which was pretty crazy. Since the amount of money and parts and attention to detail that's in this bike is insane, to call this inferior to his. And then to say I was a no name and he's after you is pretty crazy. But he called out the whole DMV.
Yeah. He
So
definitely said DMV. Now, Reap, I will race you, but just for the record, for everybody's understanding, my Busa is a heads and cam only bike. It is not a 1400. It is not a 1600. It is a heads and cams, just for the record. But I will say big ups to anybody who actually wants to be fast.
Absolutely.
Because at the end of the day, you're putting your time, effort, and money into these units, man. It is not a cheap sport.
No, it's dedication.
It is definitely takes some dedication, hard work. Now, I do know that there are some clapped out bikes out here.
Super
but but we all have one passion, and that is to be on two wheels.
Yeah.
And for the sake of this sport, we're all competitive at the end of the day. On another note, I want to say that, how do you feel about a 1400? Do you think you're going to stick with a 1400, or are you going to go 1600?
So I know it was been a big discussion between me, Supa, a couple other people, for me to put a 1640 in this.
Yeah.
And I'm not. I'm going to stay with the 1441.
That's what's up.
I like the platform. I ride a lot, so the rideability's there. Not that the 1640 is not reliable by any means, because it is. But I put a lot of miles on my bike. I'm going to continue to, and I really wanted to kind of just push the limits of the 1441 for Carpenter. Everybody talks about horsepower and dyno numbers and this and that. Mm-hmm. And I think the 1441 is a great motor. The 1640 is a great motor also. But this bike, this build, I want to do a 1441 that's still 100% streetable, as light as I can be. Still enjoy the bike. If I wanted to just hop down the street and put pump gas in it, I can. Or if I want to put some MR in it, I could do that too. So that was the goal with the bike, and that's still the goal. That's still the outcome with the bike. Maybe another bike might be a big motor bike, might be a turbo bike. We're not, it is what it is right now. But for the time being, this is the final product. Is the 1441. It's staying in the bike, and that's that.
Nah, that's dope. That's dope. So we'll consider heavyweights. The question I had was, when do you reach the threshold of being a heavyweight?
I don't know.
Drop a comment below. Yeah. Let us know, when is it that you are considered in heavyweight?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna ask you the question. So since we are heavyweights, other than Busa, what other platform would you purchase other than the Busa, considered you're being a heavyweight and you want to be competitive?
It's really hard to say. Depends on budget and things like that. Personally, I really like the S1Ks.
I love S1Ks.
Not the brand new ones, but like the 2021s, 22s. I think, what are they, K67s?
Right.
Those are cool. My boy Troy has a stock wheelbase one. You saw it today.
Yeah.
That's the body style I really like. I think those set up really good. On the arm. Troy's the stock wheelbase. He still throws down, which is crazy.
I think Carpenter actually is working on.
So they do. They have a S1K platform engine that they've been doing a bunch of testing on. I think so far it's gotten to like 247 horsepower.
Yeah,
which is insane.
Wow. I would love to see one of those with the Carpenter. But shout out to Carpenter, man.
Yeah,
you are doing your thing.
Yeah, Mr. Bob and Eric, they're great people.
I'm telling you, man. Might be seeing you soon. Might be seeing you soon. But definitely, man, I enjoy, all of the platforms. Yeah. I actually purchased the H2 and actually did a build because I was considered a heavyweight.
Yeah.
But the H2s, man,
there's a limit. There's a limit.
There's a limit. And there's also, people consider that like riding a bull, man. That bike is so unpredictable.
It's violent.
It's crazy. Yes. But I will say it's definitely fun to ride when you can manage the power and it's dialed in just right.
Yeah, absolutely.
But going back to what we said, man, these units and this sport is very, very expensive, man. So shout out to anybody that's in this sport, man, because it's not easy. Yes. And if you're getting into this sport, you may want to do your homework because buying the unit is just the tip of the iceberg.
That's a small percentage of what's
small percentage. I mean, you just start going down this rabbit hole, man, and you just get to the point where you like, oh my God, like it's just never enough, or you're just not finished. It's always something that you want to try and do or change or to the point where people are spending $1,000 just to change the bolts on it.
That's the running joke. A lot of people say these are like boats, and boat stands for bring on another 1,000.
Wow. Didn't know that. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting, man. Definitely looking forward to, the season of 26, man. DMV is stepping up, man. I appreciate you all for the support that you all have been giving me.
Yeah.
And I want to do more interviews and pointing out people in the DMV that's actually doing their thing, man. Shout out to Race Addict. Everybody who I have interviewed, man, they look up to you. They go to your shop. You have been doing your thing, man. And, it's a pleasure being around Race Addict and actually seeing him going to some of the spots and racing with us, man.
Yes.
That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope.
Reggie is super humble.
It's super humble. I've seen this man race so many fast people, man, and not say one thing.
You will never hear anything from him.
He doesn't record it. He doesn't talk about it. I've seen it personally where he taps somebody on the shoulder and he said, man, that's Boogie. Yeah. They went out there, did a pass, came on back, they dapped it up, and that was it.
Kept it going.
That was it. No feuding, no talking, no confusion, no back and forth. It's just straight racing, and that's it. Yeah. And honestly, we need to get back to that, man. I know social media is killing a lot of this stuff, man.
Absolutely.
And definitely want to, get back into the sport of, just being the sport, man. You know what I mean? Like,
it's a passion. We love it. We all love
it. For sure. And we know that, at times that we can go back and forth, but at the end of the day, winners and win, we can come back tomorrow and do the same thing again, man, So definitely looking forward to, some of them days. It's hard seeing some, people, falling out, over the sport, man, when all of us are really trying to just be competitive, man. Yeah. So definitely, man, just, coming together as a community, man, we need to do better. We all need to do better.
Absolutely.
But definitely, man, but thanks again.
Absolutely,
man. It was a pleasure seeing you up, man, out here, man, ripping the highway up, man. That was real, man. I can't wait to see you line up with some people and actually, test it, man, and see how it is.
Absolutely.
Man. That's how it is, man. Stay tuned. We got some more for you. Like I said, 2026 is going to be epic, man. We're going to a lot of places. I'm not going to disclose where we going, but we got some things lined up. We have Phantom Booster, we got La Perla, we got a few others that we have planning to do an interview with, so stay tuned. All right.